All right, so back on trail. Took 2 zeros after I got my package at Elk Pass Trailhead. Stayed at the Boulton Creek area. Felt really good to take a couple days off and recover. We are now on the Astra Lake alternate. We'll be reconnecting back with the GDT either this evening or tomorrow morning, but this is why we took the alternate. Gonna be sick. Talk about feeling small in places like this. All right, been in BC and now we're crossing back into Alberta. And I think here soon we'll be crossing into Banff. The old chicken of the woods. made it over Citadel Pass, and yeah, that one destroyed me. Definitely a lot harder than I expected, but all good now. We made it over. I think I'm gonna keep on cruising down to Sunshine Village. Apparently they've got a restaurant there, so I'm gonna go check that out. It's just under 6 miles, so shouldn't be too long. We are now back in British Columbia. Best part about hitting up a restaurant, packing out food.
I've realized.
All right, so just chilling at the Flow Lake trailhead right next to the highway. Don't have a permit to camp up at Flow Lake, so probably just gonna pitch somewhere along here. Yeah, today is day 11 since I've left Coleman, the last town. Hoping to get to field by Tuesday. Today is Sunday. Definitely a lot of highs and lows while you're on trail. Kind of at a low point at the moment. Just really tired. Trails kind of beat me up. Got about 40 miles to field, where I'm going to hitch to Golden, BC. Yeah, I've also got about 10,000 vertical feet to climb in the next day and a half. So definitely going to be a tough section. It's supposed to be really pretty though. Really looking forward to getting into a town, taking a shower and just relaxing, eating a lot of food. So we'll see you in the morning. All right, it's about 6:30. Gearing up to do about 19 and a half miles, about 7,200 feet of gain. Gonna be a big day, gonna be super pretty. Didn't sleep well at all last night, right next to the highway, as you can imagine. But yeah, should be a really good day. right, made it to the highway. Time to hitch. See how long it takes. All right, just made it back to trail. I'm here in Field, BC right now. I was down in Golden for about 2.5 days, took 2 full zeros. I am fully rested, ate a ton of food. Glad to be back on trail. Got about 67 miles to Saskatchewan Crossing, the Crossing Resort, where I'll pick up my next package. Packed out a ton of food, more than I probably need for this next section, but the last section in C, I was pretty much running out of food the entire time, so do not want that to happen this time. Going to be eating a lot and looking forward to seeing what this section brings. Got a little bit of a road walk before I actually get back to the real trail. Well, this is kind of what I heard about section D. I'm not even 10 miles in yet, and yeah, pretty bushwhacky already. Now this is supposed to be trail. Of course, everything is soaking wet because it just rained, and now I'm soaking wet. Been seeing some really fresh bear scat, and definitely looks like a place there would be one. Keep my eye out. Well, it's pretty much what it's been like for the last about 7 miles or so, and yeah, I don't think it's gonna let up anytime soon. It's not very fun hiking. All right, calling it for the day. Did about 14 miles from Field. Not too bad. Started about 1 o'clock. Could definitely have kept pushing further, but apparently the trail gets super bushwhacky and really thick within the next few miles and a couple river crossings, so figured I'd just tackle that in the morning. Got a little spot here right by the river. Just had dinner. Gonna call it a night. See you in the morning. So, believe it or not, this is actually the trail. Section D is living up to the hype, and as advertised, this section was supposed to be just absolutely nasty. It's been like this for miles. Oh man. All right, made it back to good trail, at least for now, after about, I don't even know, off and on for 15, 16 miles. And I can only imagine how wild this is in the spring. Well, my gear's been holding up pretty well on this trip, but I think my shoes have about kicked the bucket. This one's gonna rip all the way across, it looks like, and this one's not too much better. Really hoping I can they can hold out until I get to Jasper. We'll see. Pretty sick little bridge. Got a little memorial here. Got a nice map too. Kind of shows you that's where I'm heading here, probably tomorrow. Got that left to do. There's one of the old bridges that I'm going to be going across here in just a minute. Apparently they just built the new one 2 years ago. Alright, so apparently from here it's pretty much just a glorified bushwhack. You can take a trail that goes up, and it's kind of like the old trail. It used to be maintained, but apparently now it's just nasty. Or you can kind of follow the floodplain and figure out your own route. I guess I'll do kind of a combination of both. Just kind of worried this river, really can't see how deep it is, so it's gonna have to feel it out. It's gonna be like this for the next 7 or 8 miles. So far it hasn't been too bad. There's been some orange flagging and actually a little bit of a trail. We'll see if it gets worse. Man, it sure would be nice to have a kayak or a pack raft right now. Just cruise on down to where I'm heading. All right, finally back on good trail, at least for now. This is so nice. Cruising quick. Got about 3 miles down to the resort. Looking forward to it.